Well, hi there. Good morning, my J Martians. So very glad to see you again on this beautiful Thursday morning. Please like and share this video with your friends and your family. Please, making sure that they know all about me. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here, J Martians. I'm going to be communicating with you today. Give me a moment. All right, Jay Martians, I am back here. Hi, this is Simply Renee here to speak with you today about another wonderful topic. As I stated, please share this video, okay, with your friends and your family. Also, give me one of those wonderful hearts up there, which supports. Please tap on the heart above my where my name is to give me some support as well, and also continue to follow me, my friends and community, my loves. Okay. So we're going to get into our discussion today. And also, one last thing, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page as well. Okay. I have a YouTube page. Please subscribe to that where you'll see all of these wonderful videos in their entirety. And also you can find me on Facebook as well as Instagram. Okay. So let's get into our show today. Okay. So, I always have a two-part question. Y'all should know me by now. Hi, Donna. I'm going to invite you to join as a guest. So, this is the first part of it, okay? So, if you could ask your younger self one question, what would it be? Okay, and I always start off the discussion with my answer, okay? So if I could ask my younger self a question, let's see. Let me go back to a younger, how far do I want to go back? Do I want to go back to high school or do I want to go back to my early 20s? Let's see. I know I'll say, let's take us back in time, back to a time when I was younger. Okay, so let's see. Um, I'll go back to about 17. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. So, and thank you for joining. So, if I could go back to a time that I was younger to ask myself a question, what would it be? Okay, so let's see, at 18, right before I got ready to graduate from high school, I would ask myself, Joy, do you want to go ahead on and continue on with your career that you are setting up with your music career, or do you want to do something else? Is there something else that you can tap into? So, if I could go back and ask myself, what else do you like to do other than music? Okay. If I could go back and tap myself in the shoulder, I would tell my younger self, you have a knack for cooking. So maybe you should look into the culinary business because you could become a chef. So if I could go back and ask myself a question, I would say, younger self, how about you tap into all the wonderful qualities that you have? One of them is cooking, and go ahead on and become a world-class chef. That's what I would do. That's what I ask myself. I would also ask my younger self, why is it that you let other people's light shine and not embrace your own light? I would ask myself that question too. Okay. Why don't you tap into who you are and understand that you are wonderful and you're special and that you have so much to offer? And why don't you tap into that? Stop worrying about what other people think. So I would do that. Okay. So that would be the me younger self. You guys think about that and you think about what you would tell your younger self. Okay. So my next question is, what's a memory that makes you smile? Well, this one is kind of difficult for me because there are so many memories that I have that make me smile. I have memories of when my children were born. Those memories always make me smile. Time spent with them always make me smile. Memories of spending time with my mother and my father always make me smile. Spending time with my siblings makes me smile. Even the day I got my driver's license when I was 18 makes me smile. So I have a lot of different memories that make me smile. The day that I started this live with you guys for the first time is a memory now that makes me smile. First time I did my cooking show and posted it and got feedback. That's a memory that made me smile. So I've got a lot of memories that make me smile, okay? I just want you guys to share with me what are memories you have that make you smile. I'm always into trying to uplift you guys in these lives that I do because the holidays are approaching and Thanksgiving is coming up soon. And I want you guys to really think about also what is the meaning of Thanksgiving to you. And, you know, it's not about the food or the turkey or whatever you cook, because I'm cooking roasted chicken, just to let you know. I'm not cooking turkey because I'm not a big turkey eater. But I am going down there to visit my family. I just got off the phone with my beautiful mom, 91. I love her so much. She always makes me feel like she's just so proud of me, and I'm so proud of her, and I love her, and I can't wait to spend time with her. And you guys get to see her when I bring you guys down there to where I'm from, which is a place called Scott Neck, North Carolina. It's a little hole in the wall in North Carolina, a little rural town that I grew up in. You never probably would have thought it when you see it, that I grew up there, but I did, and I had some fond memories of being there, especially with my mom and my dad. We had some great times, great people down there, really, really great. Okay. And there's still some great people down there. And I grew up around some great mentors. I grew up around some great friends. It was just a great town. Okay. And it still is. Okay. Even though there's a lot going on, but any place that suffers from loss of jobs and opportunities is going to experience a downfall. So we got a new mayor down there now and a new commissioner. So hopefully things are going to be changing very soon. And the mayor happens to be an old friend of mine. Okay. So hopefully I'll be able to connect with a lot of people, a lot of friends when I come down there next week to see them, as I'm sure many of them have seen me on these lives and, Facebook and things of that nature. So hopefully that'll be the case. I'm hoping to have a wonderful time while down there. I'll be down there a couple of days. And like I said, I'm not going to stop communicating with y'all. I'm bringing all my stuff. So y'all are going to see me. So don't worry. Okay. So that's what I would say. And, you know, people right now are going through a lot. The economy is going through a lot. People are going through a lot. People are losing jobs. People are losing benefits. People are hurting. So please, take the time to reach out to your neighbors this year. I would love for you to do that. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to do that. Reach out to your neighbors, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family. Spend some time with family this year. Even if you've had some issues with some people in your family or some issues with anybody, this year, I encourage you to let it go. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth their effort, because people leave here so quickly. You might see somebody this Thanksgiving that you may not see next year if you're still here. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you to please make sure that you clear out that slate, because it's not worth it. It's really not. And as I've stated to you guys before so many times, you carry the weight of that negativity when you don't forgive and you don't let it go. It's best to just go ahead on and let it go. Whatever. And if you feel that that person or these people or whomever is trying to have negative energy around you, then just simply dismiss yourself and separate yourself. You guys are you guys are going to be the way. If I feel any negative energy when I go visit, hey, I will come and jump on my live and talk to my community here and my friends and my family here. I will go outside and read me a nice book. I will go and listen to the word, something. I found other avenues to be able to not let negative people and negative energy suffocate me. And that's what I would encourage you guys to do. Find other avenues. Get yourself one of these. Okay. Nice little cheap notebook. This notebook didn't cost much. It's like $4. Write you some poetry. Write down your thoughts. Okay. Just write. And it doesn't have to make sense to anybody with you, because it's your thoughts. It's your inner feelings. So, do that. Okay. So I want you guys to do that. And I appreciate you guys who've been following me. I thank you so much. I've been following you as well. And I encourage you guys to continue to follow my page. I'm always going to have some comments, some spiritual and enlightening commentary up here for you guys on a daily basis. Like I said, even when I start my new job on the 8th, I may not come up here in the mornings, but actually I will be coming up here. I'll probably just be doing like 2. I'll do 1 in the morning, and then I'll do 1 when I get off at night. So you guys will still know that I'm here and that I'll be engaging. So I'm not going anywhere. Nothing is going to change here. We started up a family here, and that's going to continue. Okay, let's do a clap. All right. So, back to the original topic. Want to know if you could ask yourself, your younger self, a question, what would it be? And like I said, my younger self, I would ask, why are you standing in the shadows when your light is so bright? Okay? Why are you letting other people determine how you see yourself, that you have a light that shines, and those around you who are trying to dim your light are jealous? Okay, so that's what I would ask. What's another question I would ask my younger self? And why don't you tap into the things that you do best? Because you got a lot of qualities, you got a lot of talents. So tap into that, okay? And don't just focus on your music. Focus on your music. Take your music to another level. Focus on your cooking. Focus on all of the wonderful things that you know how to do. That's what I would tell. That was what I would ask my younger self. Why are you not tapping into that? And like I said, the second question is, what's the I can't really like narrow that one down because there are so many memories that make me smile. When I think about my mom, my dad, when I think about you guys, when I think about my children, I think about my grandchildren, and some friends as well. Okay. Okay. I think about some great memories. Even people that I had some bad times with, I still have good memories even with them. I mean, it's like even in bad times, I can still find a way to have good memories even out of some of the weirdest times, you know? Thanks everyone for joining. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay? So, you know, I always do some very spiritual thoughts here too, okay? So, one of the quotes that I have here is it's this one. He who's covered himself, he's who's conquered himself is the mightiest warrior. And thy not to become in order not to become a man or thy not to become a man or woman in success, but rather a man and a woman with value. Okay. So that is so true. Okay. Be a person of value and of valor. Okay. Be someone that people can look at and immediately see your light without you having to say a word. The best way to let somebody to see who you are is to don't say a word, because your light will shine through. Okay, it will automatically shine through when nobody, you don't have to tell anybody. See, most people don't understand is that when you are very confident in who you are, you don't have to be seen, meaning you don't need an audience. You don't need to tell people how great you are. People will already see how great you are. People will already be able to see that light in you. You don't have to say it, okay? It's already shown in your actions, the way that you move. People already see it. So there's no need for you to have people, other people's validation of you, because God has already validated you. And because of that, the validation comes within yourself. Okay? You know who you are, stand up for who you are, and be a person of value. Success is measured in so many different ways. I don't measure success about how much money I have or how many things I've accumulated. That's not success. That's worldly goods. Success is in here. Feeling good about yourself each and every day, knowing that you're a good person, and also having peace of mind, because that is a huge success to have peace of mind. That's really what it's all about, guys. That's really what it's all about. So I want you guys to keep that thought for me today and continue to strive to be the best. And I want you guys to think about these two questions that I asked you today. discuss them amongst your friends and your family and see what their answers are and compare. You guys can always message me here on TikTok. You can also find me on Instagram. There's also a YouTube page that I'd like you guys to subscribe. Please tap on that heart right there where my name is, as that supports me as well. And join my fan club, which is the J Martians, if you have not joined my fan club. Okay, please do that. All right, you guys are absolutely fantastic. I am going to be, it's a great pleasure to talk with you every day. Okay, I love you very much. And you can find this video in its entirety on YouTube as well. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. All right, please follow me and I'll follow you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.